Today we're going to talk all about the Edmonton West End neighborhood of Donsdale. Hi, this is Melody Wilson with the Real Life team powered by Real Broker, and I'm going to talk to you today all about Donsdale, Edmonton. Donsdale is located in the west side of Edmonton, just off the Lard Road and the River Valley. Donsdale is an exclusive community in Edmonton that's actually smaller. There's not a whole lot of homes located in this area, roughly around just over 300 home properties there. Now there is still land available and you can still build in Donsdale. However, last year, a piece of land last year sold for $355,000 in the last month. The average price in Donsdale ranges from $520,000, it's the lowest sold in the last 12 months, all the way up to $1.92 million in the last 12 months. So you can see there's a wide range of pricing, however it is all on the higher. Edmonton's average price is around the $400,000 mark. You can see that the average price to get into Donsdale is quite a bit more expensive. So the population and how many people live in Donsdale is just over 1,300 people. Now this community has mostly ages 41 to 60, and then the next highest population is 0 to 20. So you can see a lot of families that live here need to actually have money, of course, quite a bit of money to get in. And so you're gonna see a little bit of older families in this neighborhood versus a ton of younger families. So in that regards, the playground, there's not actually a playground in Donsdale. The playground is just located south in Wedgwood community, which is right beside it. And then they have the playground there. Now, when you take a look at Donsdale and what makes up the community, they have majority single-family homes. The condominiumized properties that they do have are not apartments or townhouses, but in fact, they are the bungalows for the adult living and properties at Donsdale, which is the exclusive estate living. And these homes are upwards of over 5,000 square feet and quite pricey in the price range. Frank Doncaster actually owned Donsdale in the 1940s, and then Edmonton, once they annexed the land, decided to keep the name and hence the name Donsdale. When you walk in Donsdale, you're going to see a lot of gorgeous homes. A lot of these homes were built in the late 1990s and the early 2000s. So predominantly you're going to see this style of home with a stucco exterior, the triple car garages on the side, but we've also got some of the newer homes depending on when they were built. But the majority of homes were built in the late 1990s and early 2000s, so it looks a certain way. You've got lots of walking paths, fountains, and so it's a really quiet neighborhood. If you're looking for something that's close to all the arteries, but in a quiet, exclusive neighborhood, you've got access to Lessard Road, which takes you to Anthony Henday, but you're also really close to Whitemud. Now, driving to the University of Alberta and downtown are only 15 minutes away as well in this neighborhood. So Donsdale is a really great executive neighborhood. If you're looking to move your family there, people tend to have older kids there, and of course, having your kids live there while you go to university is something what some people want to do, and this is actually quite close. Because it's a more mature neighborhood, you do have easy access with the buses, because buses do run here with the City of Edmonton. If it's a brand new neighborhood and there's not enough people living in it, you're not going to see the bus servicing as frequent. However, Donsdale has been around for a while, so you do see some good bus servicing. Now, if you're wondering where you get groceries when you live in Donsdale, you can just drive down the road to Collingwood Amenities. So in Collingwood, you've got the Safeway, you've got a bunch of other stores and restaurants. They're all older as per the neighborhood. Across the way, you're also going to have the YMCA, the Lois Hole Library, and you have the ice rinks there as well. Now, if you want to get newer amenities, you just go across the Anthony Henday towards Edgemont, and there's also the Hamptons and Windermere that aren't too far away, about 10-minute drive if you want the newer amenities. So if you're looking for a great executive West Edmonton neighborhood, Donsdale, Edmonton is definitely the neighborhood for you. If you have any questions about the neighborhood, what's currently for sale, let us know in the comments below or give us a call and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.